Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So load down already, and now we've got a little bit of split screen to take a look at what that movement from the Romans are gonna gain damage dealer from the side of PRO Esports. And with that all said, that PP with a quick flicker backwards. It's gonna be safe for now. And remember, so far, whenever you see that PRO Esports drafting is bad though. This is a wombo combo lineup, and they are really darn strong in 5v5. So you gotta have to give them respect for that. As you can see right now, immediately with the RWM just gonna be popping right out. D7 does not have the AOG just yet, so he will not be able to extend the immobilization and into the knockup into the immobilizations. As such, Sa will find himself taken down, and as per normal, that is going to be the turtle that will be taken from the side of See You Soon. No changes thus far. See You Soon has always been able to get. They will lose in 5v5. So take that with a pinch of salt. Anything could happen, and I think that See You Soon is a very inconsistent team and kind of scary one. In the meantime, up in the top lane, we do have a quick little dash. Oh no! So much committed, but didn't even get themselves a kill down on the D7. But hey, at least this managed to fall. Sorry, Felix now has got himself the enmity. Kane looking for an opportunity right down here, and of course when it comes down to Shadow, just gonna be popping himself right into the Black Dragon form, circling all the way around to the top side of this members of PRO Esports. 1 man down, 2 men down for the side of PRO Esports already, as See You Soon is now gonna be traveling down on the PRO Esports, hoping that he will be able to AOG out, but too much for them to handle. Too much for the Gacha to handle. There's 3 men down from the side of PRO Esports, and that's 2300 gold in favor for See You Soon. As you see now, inches slowly towards the finishing point. Cleared out the wave down in the middle lane. Sa! Assassinated by the hands of Shadow right underneath of the turret's nose. Thinking that he might be safe underneath the much impact of the game. I might be wrong though. I might be wrong. But that's just what I feel. Shadow picking up yet another kill from the side of Azu. I think that this is going to be bad. This is really jungle diff. The very different. The turtle up now, down in the bottom lane.
Sorry.
Red team has slain the turtle.
With 7 minutes into the game, PRO Esports, they do not have the top lane and the bottom lane ones anymore. See You Soon is undoubtedly going to be looking at some of these hard destructions, especially in the middle lane. Kane is right in the face of 7, but that's not going to do anything. Shazori and Felix only have half HP to work with. But as a Lapu, it's not that big of a deal. Still highly think that Donut is not anywhere close to being able to secure the opportunity yet. With the Black Dragon form, they're just flying ahead. Star pops up and opens the RWM. Donut will still take down the turret now. And now, sorry, I'm really hoping that he'll be able to get himself a quick run away while the heavy spin locks D7 over to the wall. One trade for nothing for now. While See You Soon pushes all the way to the T2 turret. Can't even do much when it comes down to the Zaman Force. Can't even do much during this entire stampede from See You Soon, right? Because this is what worry-free Mobile Legends game, Bang Bang gameplay is. Watching MPL Cambodia and watching it through Cell Card. Of course, you'll be able to also receive valuable in-game currency all in one package together with Cellcom's official MLBB gaming. D7 and Sora and Felix is completely locked up from their home. Bravest Warriors committed from Sora and Felix. So at this point in time, it could happen anytime. Sora and Felix would just go in, flick a stun. But that's not gonna happen. All we see is a Black Dragon form that opens up, taking a little bit too much damage. Furious Guy's not going to be landing on anyone. What it means, the RWM coming for the side of Star just going to be locking 2% in, but it's not going to be mattering to the side of Kane because of the fact that he does have a heavy spin. And of course, doesn't matter to Donut because he does have the crossbow of Tang as such. They're more than enough damage over the side of Star. And now See You Soon. They're knocking on the doors of PRO Esports. 1v1 between, sorry, and Felix as well. Donut. But Akira is the one that picks up the kill. Living Star all alone. We'll see you soon. All 3 members still alive. And that is going to be a heavy wave down in the bottom lane. Shortly join into this break.
Red team has slain the Lord.
Down with no issues. Probably that's all if you ask me. Or maybe he does have the Feather of Heaven as well. Yeah. He should have 3 of these items. Yeah. He should have these 3 items. Feather of Heaven, Starlium Scythe, as well as the Holy Crystal. We'll see how far that will eventually help Pro Esports for now. As now the Lord is just going to be marching down to the bottom lane. Just going to be following over to the side of Storium Felix. Middle lane TU3 destroyed. RWM opens up. PP gets taken down and pushed away. Akira brings D7 down. That is 1-for-1 trade as it is for now. With the top lane minions just going to be pushing in. The Winions is just going to be crashing on in. Not quite enough to bring down this turret though, but I think that they really want to force this out, which is not going to be a very good choice at all. As now Kozen picks up the kill over to the side of Shaq. Many teams. But is that going to be the same thing for See You Soon? Because remember, we talked about the 15 minutes timer on the side of See You Soon. The moment that they hit 15 minutes, they eventually kind of lose gas. As such, PP now finds himself half HP. That is going to be a tectonic shot to manage to land on the 3 people. Unfortunately for the side of D7, he has to use AOG to get himself running away. While Star opens up the RWM. No one else to follow up with anymore. As such, Akira will bring down a kill over to the side of Kozen. 1 man down. Make that 2 men down. 3 men down over the side of See You Soon. This is what I'm talking about. Pro Esports. Triple kill. Living Kane all alone now. What? This is not supposed to happen, guys. This is not supposed to happen. The 15-minute curse from See You Soon. Again. Again, guys. Again. Why? Why was that fight necessary? Enabled only because of Storium Felix. So now the fight continues again. See You Soon is throwing bodies over to the side of Pro Esports. They did manage to get a kill down to Kozen again, though. So right now, we'll see how that's going to work out with the Revitalize just going to be popping out for the side of D7. He re-engages just a little bit. See You Soon now manages to push all the way over to Pro Esports, push Pro Esports right into their base. They no longer have the opportunity to take down. Baron, RWM, Storium Felix in the middle of the fight. Win the crown, just going to be exceptional timing. Now he's going to be safe. The stun down the PP only to be taken down by Akira once again. It sounds and it seems as though Akira actually does have the Sky Pierce, so to be fairly honest, I'm not very sure whether that's actually the case here.
Has been slain. Red team turret has been destroyed.
But there is a chance though. There is a chance that See You Soon might still lose this game, as the current economy has been dwindled down all the way from 6,000 to 1,000. 1:16. There may be a very strong wave that's just going to be marching in from the bottom lane. Not sure whether that's going to do anything at all, but there we go. That is going to be the bottom lane T1 that will be taken down. The RWM popped up. Going to be locking down on the donut for a tad while. Now, 2 of the ballistas just somewhere going to be here, maybe just 1 ballistas now. AOG is not going to be landing on anyone at this point in time. The Winter Crown coming from the side of Kane ensures that he was going to stay alive for a tad bit longer. D7 doesn't have a lot of HP to work with. As such, the entire team of Pro Esports now have no choice but to go back home and unable to... With the immortality is already going to be popped, so this is going to be big! Kozen now takes the kill down over to Shadow. With 1 man down from the side of See You Soon already, this is going to be bad. As now Pro Esports might have an advantage. Now is of course going to be the heavy spin. Is hoping they will be able to do something over to the side of Star, but that's not going to do anything. There's 3 men down from the side of See You Soon. Donut hopes to hop away. Just a little bit more hops up, but he gets taken down. Clipped at the end of the Synchro Fission. Pro Esports, they're winning the late game again, man. Over and over and over again. This is going to be the comeback that we are looking for. It's a wombo combo that works. This is a wombo combo that works. As such, 4 members are going to be crashing themselves down. And now, of course, Mountain Shocker will be able to land on the Akron. Nothing that Akron could do, but with the crowd himself, PRO Esports takes another win.
Victory!
Oh man.